What are lenses? Lenses are truly amazing. They are special tools made of clear stuff, usually glass or plastic. They have a cool job. Their job is to bend light. This bending is called refraction. It helps us see better. Science is cool. There are two main types. We have convex lenses, and we have concave lenses. They have different shapes. These shapes are very important. They make them bend light in very special ways. Think of them like light shapers. Bending light is their game. Convex lenses are interesting. They are thicker in the middle, they bulge outwards, see? Like the outside of a ball or maybe a little bubble. They bring light rays together. This is called converging. All the light meets up. It's a light party. Concave lenses are different. They are thinner in the middle and thicker at the edges. They curve inwards like a little cave. You could almost walk into it. They spread light rays apart. This is called diverging. Light goes everywhere. To understand lenses well, we need some key terms. First up is the principal axis. Imagine a perfectly straight line. It goes right through the very center of the lens. It's like the main road, a highway for light beams. A very important line indeed. Next is the focal point. We call it F. For a convex lens, it's special. It is a specific spot. Parallel light rays pass through the lens and then meet here. They all converge at this point. It's a gathering place for light. All the light comes together. The focal length is F. It is a measure of distance. It's the distance from the center of the lens to the focal point, F. This length is very important. It tells us how strong the lens bends the light. A shorter F means a stronger lens. For concave lenses, things change. The focal point is a bit different. Light rays spread out after passing through this lens. But if you trace these rays, these spread out rays backwards, they seem to come from a point. This is the virtual focal point for a concave lens. Cool, huh? Convex lenses are amazing things. They can make different kinds of images, you see. It all depends on location, where the object is placed. Let's start with an object that is very far away, farther than twice the focal length. We say beyond 2f. When the object is beyond 2f, the light rays from it travel towards the convex lens. After passing through this lens, these rays then converge. They meet and form an image on the other side of the lens. This image is called real. It can be projected onto a screen. This real image has properties, some interesting characteristics. It is smaller than the object. This is called diminished. It is also upside down. This is called inverted. So, a far-off object makes a smaller, upside-down real image. Think about that. Consider a camera, for example. The lens in a camera is usually a convex lens. It takes light from distant scenes or objects far away. It forms a small, inverted image, a real image on the sensor. This is how photos are made. Ray diagrams help us see this. Section 4. Convex lenses. Getting closer. Object nearer the lens. What happens if we move the object a bit closer? Let's place it exactly at twice the focal length, or 2f, from the lens itself. The convex lens still works its light-bending magic. Light rays bend and meet, and an image will be formed. When the object is at 2f, the image formed by the lens is also at 2f, but on the other side. This image is also real. It is also inverted, upside down, just like before, you know. But this time, the image is the same size as the object. Now let's move the object even closer to the lens, between f and 2f now. The image still forms on the other side, yes. It's still a real image and it's still inverted, but now the image is larger than the object, magnified. What if the object is at f, right at the focal point? The light rays from the object pass through the convex lens. They become parallel rays on the other side of the lens. They travel on and on. They never meet to form an image or an image at infinity. Section 5. Convex lenses, up close and personal, and concave lenses intro. Let's explore one more spot for objects with convex lenses. What if the object is very close, between the lens and f, its focal point that is? This is where things get really interesting, believe me. The light rays pass through and then they spread out. These diverging rays from the lens don't form a real image, no meeting point for them. But if you look through the lens from the other side, your brain traces the rays back. It seems they come from a point on the same side. This is a virtual image. This virtual image is upright. It is not inverted at all. It stands the right way up, and it is larger, bigger than the object itself. It is magnified, you see. This is exactly how a magnifying glass works, making small things look big. Now let's switch gears. Let's talk of concave lenses. Concave lenses are different, simpler in one specific way. No matter where you put the object, the image type formed by a concave lens is always the same. Light rays always diverge. Section 6. Concave lenses. The diverging dynamos and applications. As we just mentioned now, concave lenses make light rays spread out wide, you see. They diverge the light. Because the light rays don't actually meet together, concave lenses always form virtual images every time. These images cannot be projected. The image formed by a trusty concave lens is always upright, standing tall. It is never upside down. It is also always smaller than the object itself. We call this diminished. And it's always located on the same side as the object. Think about eyeglasses now, for people who are nearsighted. Nearsightedness means you can see close objects very clearly, but distant objects are blurry. Concave lenses are used here in these types of glasses. They spread out the light before it enters your eye. Another cool use is peepholes, those little windows in doors. When you look through a peephole in your door, you see a wide view of what's happening outside. The concave lens gives a smaller, upright virtual image, allowing you to see more. Section 7. Lenses in action, everyday superpowers and conclusion. We have seen many examples of lenses in our world. Cameras use convex lenses to capture all those images. Magnifying glasses use them too. Convex lenses make things big. Eyeglasses use both types, convex for the farsighted and concave for the nearsighted. Telescopes are amazing tools. They use combinations of lenses and sometimes they use mirrors to see distant stars above and planets in our solar system. Microscopes use multiple lenses, usually convex ones in series, to magnify tiny things, like cells or even bacteria. Projectors, as we talked about, use strong convex lenses to display very large images on screens for us to watch for movies or presentations. Binoculars also use lenses, a pair of prism systems and lenses to give a view that is magnified and clear. Understanding how lenses work is super important for us. It helps us appreciate the technology all around us, from the glasses on our nose to giant space telescopes. Lenses bend light, it's true. They shape how we see and interact with our world.